Hare Krishna. Welcome you all for our e-Gurukula sessions. And today is a Thursday. We have a Krishna Lila discussions. So the beauty with the Supreme Lord is he is called as omnipresent. We heard about the three names: omnipresent. Anyone knows the other two? He's all pervading. That's why he's called as omnipresent. What are the other two? Anyone knows? We studied several times. Yeah. Oh, really? No one knows. He's all powerful. That's why he's called as Dash. And yeah, he's all knowing. That's why he's called as Dash. Yeah, Jasipru, you say, unmute and say what is he called as? Omniscient. Okay, omniscient means he knows everything, right? Scient means very close to the like a science, knowledge. So Lord is all knowing, omniscient. Lord is all powerful. That is omnipotent. Potent means potency. Huh? You study potential energy also, potency. It's a energy, all powerful, and omni present. Is present everywhere. So when we every day come, right, and discuss about Lord Krishna, learn about Krishna, right? So whether the world knows or not, that doesn't matter. But Krishna personally takes the note. Lord personally sees that who all are attending, who all are following, and who all are chanting every day. And knowing our practices, Lord reciprocates also, right? So we congratulate all of you. Many of you are so consistently coming. And most of you also, I see, try your best to come. Some of you watch recordings later and all. So that's very good. We should keep our desires. So his desire is there. Surely Lord reciprocates with the corresponding to our desires. So if you have a good desires, Lord will reciprocate nicely. But if you don't have a desire, then Lord reciprocates for that way also. So let us begin. A question we'll take at the end, okay? Shrikar, you can write in the chat if you want to say anything.
Prabhuji, this is about the recording, Prabhuji. Like most of the time, Prabhuji, I'm not able to attend these days, Prabhuji.
At the end, we will take your comment.
Okay, Prabhuji. Okay, Prabhuji.
Not urgent. You should write in the chat anything in between. Yeah. Yeah, so fine. So let us begin with our today's discussion so that we can please Lord Krishna by our participation. Om Ajnanaतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जना शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् अद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्य श्री राधा कृष्णपादा सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च नमः. ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नितिनामे. नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे. नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः. हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So let us begin our reading from the book Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Continuation of the chapter 44, the killing of Kamsa. So as yesterday we read, how the gopis are the best example, how one should act. And that's what, because they're constantly thinking of Krishna, right? As we read yesterday, in every activity they're always absorbed about Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada says they are the best examples. Now let us see how Lord Krishna reciprocates. You all are able to see the screen? Is the Veda-based screen is visible here?
Yeah.
So please hear attentively, okay? I'll ask you some pop-up questions. When Lord Krishna, the super soul of every living being, understood that the ladies in the assembly were anxious for him, he decided not to continue wrestling, but to kill the wrestlers immediately. So not to continue wrestling means what? What is meaning by this line? Not to continue wrestling? What did you understand? What was happening then? Which Lord decided to stop? Now just directly take the final action. Kill it. Yeah. So as we read before, right? Yeah, not to continue fight. In the sense they had a hand-to-hand lock, shoulder to shoulder, legs to legs and all. It was going on for some time. Right? But then the gopis were very, very anxious. So just to reduce their anxiety, make them feel comfortable, Lord decided enough is enough now. Let me take a final action. Now anyone remember a very famous example of similar line where Lord was not immediately taking action of killing. The fight was going on for a good amount of time. Then finally Lord decided, let me take final action. Sorry? Huh? Your voice is not clearly audible. You are far from the mic or what? What you are saying? Divish Prabhu is speaking. Any example where Lord was not killing immediately. Fight was going on slowly. Yeah. Any example? That was discussed about Amrish. Amrish in the sense, yeah, Sudarshan was chasing continuously but not killing. Yeah, I was remembering example of Hiranyaksha was being attacked. Hiranyaksha attacked on Lord Varahadev, and then the fight was going on quite a good time. And then finally the Devatas, they prayed, "Oh Lord, please, this is a twilight time now. It is becoming a dark. The demon will become more powerful." So of course, Devatas were not understanding Lord is all powerful. But just to pacify the Devatas, Lord Varahadev finally decided to kill the Hiranyaksha. And same with Hiranyakashipu also. Srimad Bhagavatam describes Lord Narsimhadev was playing with Hiranyakashipu, just like a cat plays with the rat. Right? Cat doesn't attack immediately upon the rat. If you have seen, I have watched lively also. Cat will go around, it will make the rat to run here, there, and then attack, then again run here, there, attack. Then at one particular time, finally cat will open her jaws and finally fully do the post-mortem of the rat. So like that Lord Narasimhadev did. Now here also we read how Lord Krishna, seeing the anxiety of his devotees, finally decided to kill the Chanur and Mushtika. The parents of Krishna and Balaram, namely Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, Vasudev and Devaki. So both foster fathers, mothers, and then the real father, mothers were also very anxious because they did not know the unlimited strength of their children. So does that mean that they really are not aware, or how they did not know? This is because of the curtain of one curtain we read in Mother Kunti's prayers. Maya Javanika Channam. The foolish people are covered by the external energy of the Lord. But here, the Yoga Maya. Yeah, correct. The Lord is so much, Lord want to reciprocate with them as a child towards them. So he covers their understanding so that they think that Lord is just a baby only. So that's what they were in anxiety. Lord Balaram was fighting with the wrestler Mushtika in the same way that Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was fighting and wrestling with the Chanura. Lord Krishna appeared to be cruel to Chanur and immediately struck him thrice with his fist. Cut, cut, cut. 3 times he attacked. The great wrestler was jolted to the astonishment of the audience. I mean, what was astonishment? Because it was a baby Krishna. In the sense, baby in the sense is like a boy, cowherd boy, simple boy. And this wrestler was so powerful, mighty. But with his 3 fists hitting only, finished. That's why they were astonished. Chanur then took his last chance and attacked Krishna, just as one hawk swoops upon another. So all of you know the hawks in the sky way above. Generally they pick up the fish also, very big fish from the ocean, they pick up and then they take it. So hawk, they're very, very powerful. So sometimes they also wrestle amongst each other. So the hawks has been said here in comparison with Chanur and Krishna. Folding his 2 hands, he began to strike the chest of Krishna, right? You know this kind of attacks? You have seen the attack on the chest like that. But Lord Krishna was not even slightly disturbed, any more than an elephant is when hit by a flower garland. So who is the elephant compared here quickly? Who is the elephant compared here? You have to unmute and say. Your chats will take me again.
Krishna.
Yeah, Krishna, Lord Krishna. And someone else can say, yeah, what is a compared here? Flower garland to? What is a flower garland is compared to?
Chanura.
Yeah, the Chanura. the attack of Chanura, right? So that's what Lord Krishna did not felt any difficulty. If you remember, I don't know how much all of you remember. Same analogy Srila Prabhupada writes in another episode of Lord Krishna, in this Lord Krishna book only. Anyone remember? If I'm not wrong, this is in the context about the Garuda. The Garuda is getting attacked when Lord Krishna goes to attack, sitting on a Garuda. Lord Krishna along with Mother Satyabhama, they go to attack to whom? Anyone remember? The Banasur, yeah, Bhaumasur or Banasur, yeah. And then there, the military commanders of Bhaumasur, they attack upon the throwing the this thing and all. So there also it says the Garuda was feeling just like a elephant hit by a flower garland. What elephant can feel, right? It's nothing, no comparison, right? So that's what it is compared here. So all of you should remember this analogy. So when we narrate these episodes, this will become very, very lively when we describe, okay? Now let me ask you one quick question. Who remember? This paragraph began describing Lord Krishna with one more special name. Who remember? Let us see. This is your question today. This paragraph, what we are reading, I hope you are not watching on your Krishna book there. Everyone is live here. Yeah. This paragraph began describing Lord Krishna as one more name, one more special feature of the Lord. What is that? Especially it was being said about to reciprocate with the devotees of his, to reduce their anxiety. Lord Krishna, who is known as Dash, decided to finally kill Chanura, not to continue fight. Now you remember? Hey, not Madan Mohan. Here it is not written Madan Mohan. I'm saying in this paragraph, we read just now, today, just 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes we read. Who remember?
Prabhuji, wrestler.
No. Not
Wrestler, Prabhuji.
No. Nobody remember? I'll give one more hint. Okay, Lord Krishna, knowing the heart of his devotees, right, who is known as Dash, knowing the heart of his devotees, decided to kill Chanura, not to continue fight anymore. What is that feature of the Lord? Because he knows the heart of his devotees, he is known as, because he is Dash, that's why he...
Super soul.
Wishmaker, Prabhuji.
No, not Vishnu Garba, super soul, right? You remember, I'll show you. See, Lord Krishna, the super soul of every living being. So why Prabhupada is writing here super soul? Because he understood the heart of his devotees, especially the gopis or the ladies of Mathura. They were feeling a great anxiety and disturbance. How come Lord Krishna knows he is with Chanurana? Because he is a super soul. He is there in their heart also. Okay. So try to remember this adjectives and then the special names are being used in the context wise. Okay. Now let's see what further goes on. Yeah, where it is, yeah, strike the chest. Yeah. Then Krishna quickly caught the two hands of Chanura and began to wheel him around. And simply by this centrifugal action, Chanura lost his life. Now quickly I'll ask you one more question. Which other demon Krishna whirled around and finally got killed because of centrifugal action? Quickly. Balramji also did. Keshi, no. No. Not Keshi. Wrong. Not Keshi. Keshi, how Krishna killed? Anyone remember how Keshi was being killed? Jashitru, Shubhampru. Yeah, they're right, incorrect. The As demon, the Dhenukasura. All of you remember? Krishna caught hold of the hind legs of the Dhenuka and all those his friends. Balramji especially killed Dhenuka. The Keshi was killed, Sutirth Prabhu. Keshi was killed by putting a hand in his mouth. And then the Keshi felt very, very strong burning sensation. Okay. And then there was one more bull demon Krishna killed by whirling him around. What is his name? The bull demon. None of you are remembering? Of course, he whirled him for some time and then finally gave him a one punch. Aghasura? No, not Aghasura. Arishtasura. Yeah, Arishtasura. Yeah, the bull demon. Okay. There also Krishna whirls him quite a good time. Okay. So that's what you can remember. And then Chanura lost his life. I hope you know the science, centrifugal, centripetal. Centrifugal means it forces out. Correct? Am I correct? Shubham? Centrifugal
Yes,
forces out. Centripetal means it's
out.
In. Yeah. Krishna then threw him to the ground. Chanura fell just like the flag of Indra. And all his nicely fashioned ornaments were scattered hither and thither. So because they had come with the decorations and fightings with the ornaments and all, finished, everything fell out. Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Now let's see. Mushtik also struck Balram and Balram returned the stroke with a great force. Mushtik began to tremble and vomit blood. Distressed, he gave up his vital force and fell down just as tree falls down in a hurricane. So Balramji's attack is compared here like a hurricane, the big storm which the tree of Mushtika could not tolerate, could not stand upon. And finally, he also gave up his life. After the two wrestlers were killed, a wrestler named Kuta came forward. Right? As Dhenuka was being killed, all his other friends came to attack on Krishna and Balram. Now Chanura and Mushtika are the leader demons, leader wrestlers, they got killed. The other wrestlers came forward. The Kuta came forward. Lord Balram immediately caught him in his left hand and killed him nonchalantly. No chance to give a return attack. Finished, one straight stroke, gone and killed. A wrestler named Shala came forward and Krishna immediately cracked his head with a kick. One kick Krishna gave and his head got cracked into pieces. A wrestler named Toshala came forward and was killed in the same way. Thus, all the great wrestlers were killed by Krishna and Balaram. And the remaining wrestlers fled from the assembly out of fear for their lives. I think others were intelligent little bit. To save their lives, they spared away, they ran away. All the cowherd boyfriends of Krishna and Balram approached them and congratulated them with a great pleasure. While trumpets resounded and drums were beaten, the leg bells on the feet of Krishna and Balram tinkled. So all of you remember some similar description happens when Krishna killed the demons in Vrindavan, who used to come and congratulate Krishna and Balram by making nice instrument sound, by showering flowers. Who used to congratulate Krishna and Balram? All the demigods from the sky. So here also, well done, Krishna Balram, our friend, congratulations, all glories, Hari Bol. They all cheered for Krishna and Balram. So now quickly, let me recall the question for all of you, right? Which other three demons after Chanura and Mushtika are mentioned? Which other three wrestlers? Quickly. Who remembered what are their names?
Last is Tosha.
Just wait. Shubham Pro, you gave answer. Na? Let us hear from who was speaking. Sutirth Prabhu. Yeah, your voice is not, your sound speaker is not proper put up, I think. It is echoing in your hall. Yeah. Anyone? Yeah. 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 Shala. Yes. Say. Third one you can tell. Shala Toshala has been come up. Third one. One more is remaining. Yeah, Manvik Prabhu. What is his name? I remembered. No, Shala Toshala over. One more name is remaining. Tala and what is his name? Toshala. That is over. One more name is remaining. No. No one remember one more name? The very first name. After this, then Toshala and all this. Huh?
Prabhuji, that Chanura and Mushtika.
No. That over. I'm saying apart from that, the three other came and attacked. Oh, really? No one is remembering? So all of you have to increase our nice absorption. Okay, we should remember all the names. His name is Kuta. Am I correct? Was it a Kuta?
I don't remember the names, Prabhuji, but I know that they came, Prabhuji. I don't remember these names.
Yeah. So the Kuta was the one who came forward. And then the Shala, not Tala. Somebody was telling Tala. It's not Tala, it's Shala. Shala and Toshala. Okay. So Chanura, Kuta, Shala, and Toshala. One by one, everybody was killed. And Krishna Balram, and we were killed by Krishna and Balram, and his friends and everyone was cheering up, except one person. Except one person, everyone was happy. Can you tell who was that one person who was not happy? Who was in a difficulty? Now he's going to come about the Kamsa. Now let us see what happens. All the people gathered there began to clap in a great ecstasy, and no one could estimate the bounds of their pleasure. So you see how much happiness and joy they are feeling. So we should also feel the same joy and confidence also, right? Because we're following Lord Krishna, we're following Krishna and Balram and the devotee. We should also have a full confidence without any fear. That is the real confidence. Arjuna, Pandavas, they were leading their life in the forest with the full confidence that Krishna is there to protect. Which other devotee had a full confidence on Krishna in midst of all the dangers? Krishna is there. No need. Yeah, Draupadi, right? Or the Prahlad Maharaj. Yeah, correct. All of you writing. So like that. So this is our real confidence. No one could estimate the bounds of the pleasure and ecstasy. So we should also not be morose in our life. Right? Sometimes it happens that, I'm not getting a good things. Why they're dealing like that to me? We should not feel any difficulties. We should have a full joy. The greatest happiness we should have because we're following Krishna and Balram. The Brahmanas present began to praise Krishna and Balram ecstatically. Right? That's what I said. Now Prabhupada is writing same line. Only Kamsa was morose. Everyone was joyful. Brahmanas, the cowherd boys, the Gopas and the Gopis, except this one person, Kamsa. He neither clapped nor offered benediction to Krishna. Kamsa resented that the trumpets and the drums should be played for Krishna's victory. He ordered them, stop it. It should not be played. And he was very sorry that the wrestlers had been killed and had fled the assembly. He therefore immediately ordered the band to stop playing and addressed his men as follows. Okay, so what he addressed and what he says, that we'll read ahead further in the next meeting. But here comes a very, very important point. Can anybody note the difference of the feelings of emotions? Can anybody bring up some nice observation from this? What's happening here? The difference of emotions. One group of people were very, very happy, whereas Kamsa was not happy. Although the incident was the same. Incident of Krishna killing Shala, Toshala, Kuta, Chanura, Mustika. Incident is the same. But for that incident, one people are happy, and the Kamsa or the demoniac. Keep a minute, Manvik Prabhu. Yeah. So the other people are becoming unhappy. So what did you observe from this? Any observation from this? Very, very important point here. You are understanding my question, right? The incident is the same. the act happened the same of killing of them.
Demonic qualities people, demonic quality people do not understand Krishna while
Yeah,
other people understand.
yeah, that's obviously straight. The Kamsa, especially the demoniac. Now, you can take a note for all of our life also. You see, especially something good happens and all, how much we feel joyful for others' good. For others, somebody has done a very good act and all. Kamsa, he was so selfish for his own sake, to save his own life. He wanted to kill all the sons of Devaki. He was disturbing everyone. Even he has imprisoned his own father also. Right? So much disturbance he created. He was sending one demon after another for his own selfish purpose. And because of that selfishness, when Krishna and Balram performed such amazing act, it was alive in front of him. All demons news he used to get. Krishna killed him, Krishna killed him, Krishna killed her and all. But here live act is happening in front of him. But still he is not understanding. And he is becoming morose. Why? Because that selfish.
Prabhuji,
Yeah, just
Prabhuji, Kamsa Prabhuji.
just a minute. Let me complete. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Don't interrupt in between. When I give a chance, then you can speak. Okay. So Kamsa, because he was having a demoniac quality, he is not able to appreciate the good things, the devotional things. Whereas the Gopas, the Gopis, and all the devotees here, because they are the devotees, because they are the following very purely in their life, they are able to appreciate. So in our life also, to the degree we become more and more pure and follow very nicely the dharma and leading our life as per the instructions given in the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, becoming a more better and especially obedient. We should be obedient to our parents. We should be following very properly, keeping ourselves clean and neat. So these are the qualities you read in the Bhagavad Gita also, right? 12th chapter, last 7 verses, 7 or 8 verses speaks about all the qualities. What makes one dear to Krishna? Bhaktosi me, Sachame Priya, Sachame Priya. Repeatedly Krishna says, if one have these qualities, if you have these qualities, if one have these qualities, right? So these are all being listed. One should be tolerant, one should be forgiving, one should be cooperative, one should be honest, truthful, right? One should be obedient. So if we have these qualities, that means we are following Krishna consciousness. Then surely we'll also find a great joy. We'll also find a great happiness in life. But if we have a demoniac qualities like Kamsa and all, so they're not able to appreciate Krishna consciousness. They're not able to appreciate Krishna's activities also, right? So that's what 16th chapter, 16th only, if I'm not wrong, divine and the demoniac natures. Daivi and Asuri Sampat. That's the 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. There it is being described, all these qualities of the demon.
Yes, Prabhuji, 16 chapter.
Yeah, yes. Right. So we can really observe what is my heart, what is my qualities, and how I am also behaving. If somebody does good, am I open enough to congratulate, or do I feel difficulty? Oh, why he has got, why I did not got? Then we are more selfish, we are more envious. Rather, we should be more open-minded. We should congratulate. Even we should ask also how you are able to do so nicely. Can you share with me so that I can also learn something good? We should be more open, right? Then surely Krishna will become very, very happy for sure. Whether people help or not, that's secondary. But Krishna seeing our pure heart, Krishna seeing our very pure dealings, Krishna will give 100% reciprocation. And whatever is needed for our life, Krishna will supply. Whereas demons like Kamsa and all, you see, now what's going to happen? What kind of words he speaks? Before we read how the gopis spoke, the ladies of Mathura, they spoke being intolerable of fights of Krishna and Balram with the demons. Now Kamsa will speak exactly opposite. So this is a difference, the divine and the demoniac. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama.
So all of you should have nice notes. You should remember the key names, who were the fighters, what are the names used for Krishna, and what are the analogy. Now quickly ask me, quickly I'll ask you one last question. What analogy is used when Krishna killed Chanura, and what analogy is used when Balram killed Mushtika? Who remembers? Let us see. Very wonderfully Prabhupada writes the comparison. Krishna killed Chanura and then the attack happened between them, just like it is compared with one another.
Prabhuji, for Chanura and Krishna, Krishna was compared to an elephant.
Yeah,
And
just a minute.
Chanura was.
Just a minute. You gave already answer, right? Sutir Prabhu? You can write in the chat. Others who has not spoken would like.
Manvik will tell.
Yeah. Yes. So one answer we heard just now he spoke. Yeah, Krishna, the analogies use the elephant and the flower. For Mushtika, yeah, yes, you say Manvik Prabhu. You also gave answer, but yeah.
Garland, flowered gland.
That's over.
Flower garland.
No. That is for Krishna and Chanura. For Balram and Mushtika, one other analogy was said. Who remember?
Prabhuji, Balram, hurricane, and that Mushtika, the tree.
Very good. Thank you. All of you remembered, right? So Balram is compared to, yeah, correct. Sutir is also writing. Shubham also wrote, yeah. So all of us, we should capture these nice descriptions so that our understanding, our presentation, our visualization becomes more nice, and we can also relish very nicely. Our absorption becomes very, very clear. Otherwise, what is there in that story? Krishna killed Chanura, Balram killed Mushtika, and then finally Kamsa attacked and Kamsa got killed. No. So many details we read, right? And so many nice description. Prabhupada has penned it down for all of us. So you should try to memorize, try to learn as much as and absorb. So when we go to bed tonight, try to recall how Krishna, known as the super soul, wanted to reciprocate. That's why decided to attack and kill finally. And then Chanura was killed and the Mushtika was killed and the analogies were there. Then Kuta came, then Shala came, then Toshala came. And then finally everyone was joyful, congratulating Krishna and Balram, except Kamsa. Brahmanas offered the prayers and praise, but Kamsa ordered, stop. Nobody should congratulate Krishna. Now further what he speaks and all, that's our next meeting discussion. Okay. So then our mind will become Krishnaized, will become Krishna conscious. Thank you very much for joining with us and giving your kind association. Let us end with Vaishnava Pranam. Vancha
Kalpatarubhishya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaisnavebhyo namo namah.
Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Lila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna.